Hi guys, welcome
Hello.
back. How's everyone today? Don't answer because you can't answer. It's just video. Anywho,
Answer rhetorically.
it's your girl Sasha, also known as Makeup and Kicks, and my beautiful co-host Miranda, and we are MUAs Gone Wild, as always.
Oh, hey, berries. Okay, to start this episode off, I'm still staring at your eyes because I'm obsessed.
Thank
Can you get
you.
closer? I'm gonna look closer. An actual queen. I'm obsessed.
You're a queen too.
I think I'm the princess compared to you, but thank you. I really love the slicked back hair, and I need some tips because, like, I want to do that with my hair, but I'm so terrified it's gonna look disgustingly greasy,
My
and
tip
I don't.
My tip is this is sweaty 3 day old hair, and I didn't use any products. This is just all natural sebum. Yes, baby. We just
So it
source,
is greasy hair. Okay, I can pull it off.
we just make it look good.
Hey, if it works, it works. I
It
think
works.
I've gotten to the point where, like, I don't know if my hair is greasy or just like shiny because it's healthy. I did just watch it yesterday, so I know like this time around it's like clean, but
It's probably like mine. I naturally produce the sebum. Like as soon as I finish blow drying, probably hours later, it's already like oily. I'm like,
dude, it's like that when I straighten my hair. Like I could just get right out the shower from shampooing and conditioning it, and then I straighten it, and like the same day it's disgustingly oily. I hate
and
it.
it's only like the top parts too, because these parts they don't get that love.
Right,
But it's just
right.
here. Oh my God. Quick question.
Yeah,
Did you hear about the lady who thought that her hair growth came from the tips and not the actual root? Did you
I
see that
can't
TikTok?
have yes, and I can't have that fucking stupidity in my life.
Could you
Like
imagine
I
living your life like that? Like, oh,
who let you believe that to begin with? Okay, like
I was
God.
like, uh-huh, yeah.
Um, no, she's so stupid. Like I can't. I can't.
That's a good
um,
one.
topics of today. I did because I have it right here. I want to talk about the E.L.F. and Dunkin collab. Hello, my literal two favorite things on the face of the planet. So I literally, when I saw that it launched, like I went to their page at like 8 o'clock in the morning and it still hadn't launched. So I was like freaking out. I like commented on the thing. I was like, I wanted it, and I commented on their post, and I was like, when does it launch? And then I got an email saying that it was released, and I went on there and I tried checking out, and it wouldn't accept my after payment because I played with Afterpay. It wouldn't accept that, and so I had to refresh like 3 times, and then when it finally refreshed, the vault
It
was
was
sold
done.
out, and I was
Yeah.
like, within minutes. But I was able to get the donut, the donut dozen.
Ooh,
Oh my
that's
gosh!
pretty.
So this one palette is the chocolate frosted. They're all sparkly. This one is the strawberry frosted, pinky tone, and then this one is just the Boston cream, which I'm
Mm.
obsessed with. I also got the
The little
sponge, like
baby doll. Oh, that's so cute.
dude, it's not practical. Like it's huge. It's not practical. But now that I have this up here, like I'm gonna decorate it with like some of my favorite things, and this is gonna be up there.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just so big. Like this is not. It can't be used. And then I'm not a fan of like Elf's lip scrubs. Like I like them, but I don't like that they're on like a lipstick thing. Like I prefer the kind that I like stick my finger in and like rub on my lip. So I didn't get the scrubs and I didn't get the lip glosses because I actually really hate wearing lip glosses. I'm wearing the Michaela Glam Light lip gloss right now,
Oh,
which
I
is
love
kind
that
of on my
one.
lips washed out. And it's okay. I don't like wearing them. So I didn't get that either. I didn't get the fucking brush set that I wanted, and I didn't get the fucking makeup bag that looked like a Dunkin Donuts bag that I really wanted. But we
What?
did get the Dunkin Donut Poreless Putty Primer. And I'm gonna smell it because we need to know what it smells like.
Oh my God. Is it coffee or donuts?
I don't know. Even like the back sticker looks like a receipt from Dunkin.
That is, they thought of everything. That's
Honestly,
cute.
and then to see Michaela and Nagara, the face of it, it just made my heart explode. I was so happy. This is the primer.
Uh-huh.
First sniffy sniff.
And and what do we
It doesn't
think?
smell like anything.
Oh, okay, that's even better.
Yeah. I want to do like full, like when, like literal full faces of makeup brands, right? So I did like a whole face of Shein makeup. And literally like a full face, like from the brows, the fucking lip pencil, lip gel, like eyelash primer, like everything. So I want to do that with brands because I hate when people do like full face of makeup and it's literally like 5 products from that brand. Like, the fuck out of here with that shit. So I have a lot of ADHD stuff, and so I was like, oh, I should do that. And then I was like, you need to redeem yourself, hunty. So I think I'm gonna do it with ColourPop, and there was one more.
ColourPop. I I used to mess with their foundation back in the day, but then like nah.
I really like their, which one was it that I have? This one? This one's cute. I like this
Yeah, I
one.
used to mess with that one, but then for some reason I just felt like it just stopped working for me. Like it wasn't giving me what I needed.
It has to be because, like, like every 7 years, our body, like, resets itself.
hmm
I think it's, as we grow up, the rest of our body grows up, and so, like, your skin changes, your hair changes.
I just say, I mean, I already have eczema, so when I tell people that I'm allergic to metal and certain fragrances and stuff, like I have to have high-end shit. So I just say my body is expensive. It is what it is.
Yeah,
It just
more
has,
energy.
I just, that, I don't know what to say.
I know, same. I feel that because I can't wear cheap jewelry. I always have to wear bougie jewelry, and I don't. I'm one of those people where, like, I'll spend that kind of money on jewelry, but I'm not going to
hmm
spend that kind of money, like, religiously like I do with makeup, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know why, because like I keep in all my jewelry all the time. I don't wear a lot of makeup every single day. I don't know why I do that to myself.
I barely wear it unless I'm creating a look or if I'm working,
When
depending.
right when I was at work, we got our ban lifted from masks. So the first week, because like I never wore makeup when I had to wear a mask, I would occasionally do my eyebrows and wear lashes, but not that
hmm
often. And so like, the whole week, I wear like a full beat, and I come in and they're like,
Who's
"Who are
this?
you?" And I was like, "I know, I know."
You're like, "Ugh,
So,
take it in.
and then I have not worn a full face since. And that was probably like a month ago.
They're
Like,
like,
y'all get me
they're like, when are you gonna give us a full face?
right, right. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see it. Thank you. That's what I tell them.
Oh my God. I had my first, uh, actually my first two negative reviews on the look that I posted yesterday for
Yeah.
the black and white. I had, okay, so here's the thing. My makeup isn't for everyone. Yours isn't for everyone. It's just like my expression. Do I
Yeah.
claim to be like the head honcho of makeup? Absolutely not. But I'd be damned if some person is gonna laugh at my, at my post. And I'm like, what's funny? I want to laugh too. Like, what? I have a dark sense of humor. I want to laugh. They never responded back, both of them. I'm like, okay. But I was like, I felt some type of way. I was like, damn, like, I've my first time in like forever doing this that I've ever gotten like a negative review. And
Right. Negative comments. Yeah.
if I have nothing nice to say, I won't say anything at all. I just keep
I
it
wish,
pushing.
I wish
Scroll.
everybody else did that.
Scroll. If you don't like my content, just scroll. That's it.
Fucking move along, you bitch, motherfucker. I hate
Just
people.
do this.
Josh always tells me that your content is really getting out there and you're really blowing up when you start to get hate comments. And I'm like, true,
Really.
true. Because it's true, when your content gets to more people, it makes sense when it gets to more people, it's getting to more than just like the core people that see it anyway, right? So like One time when one of my videos blew up on Instagram, it got like 60,000 views. I had so many hate comments on it. And then I don't get any on any of my other ones that only have like a few thousand views because it's not reaching more than just like the core people that follow me or that see my content all the time.
This was TikTok, by the way, which is funny because that's where I have like a huge growing. I'm at like 10K, almost 11K.
You make
And
money on TikTok.
no, I should though. I don't really.
I thought you did. If you made over 10, if you have over 10,000, you should be.
They give you brand deals or whatever, but then like brands, most of these bullshit brands, and I'm sorry guys, it's bullshit. They just want to send you freebies
Yeah.
and then you have to promote their stuff and then they give you a code and then you get commissions off of that and blah blah blah
I
blah.
thought, are you a part of the Creator Fund?
I sure am.
I thought you got at least a few thousand, like not a lot of money, but just enough. Let me look. Okay, which one
Danica
was
has
it?
never the AJ12 playoffs. My recent one. It was two people because I only got like three comments on that. I don't know. Anyways, I either I'm shadow banned or I'm just not posting the time that I'm supposed to post. But I got two people and I literally said the same thing to both of them. Like, what's so funny? I want to laugh too with the like the nosy eye emoji or whatever.
I
Never
don't
responded
see
back.
it.
Really?
Really?
Hmm.
I don't see it at all. Because when Selena tells me that people be saying mean shit to her, I'm like ready to fight. I'm ready to hop up on her
But
posts and be
yeah,
like,
but yeah, Selena's winning on these streets, so just saying.
yeah, baby girl's out here crushing it.
So
Yeah,
who's laughing now?
exactly, motherfuckers. I like to do my daily look of Selena's posts.
Shout out to Selena.
Shout out to Selena.
And all the other girls. Hi
Yes, we'll
guys.
have to get them all on the podcast one day.
One day. When
One
we get our
day.
shit together and my fucking face isn't so fucking warped.
I think what it is I already explained it to you, right? It's because
Yeah, you
of
explained it.
the formatting, and it's just we'll figure it out one day. I think if we were gonna buy a MacBook, it would work. However, they're
It's
expensive. Do
coming.
not buy one.
It's coming. It's coming. Or
Did you
just the
order it?
no, but just the camera setup at least for my Mac Mini, whatever. I mean, I have a MacBook. It's like in the early 2000s. Like
Oh,
I should try
so
it.
probably not good.
Mm, mm.
That's okay. All right. What else did you want to talk about this fun day?
Uh,
Let me complain for a second.
sure.
The Catrice Cosmetics Essence Cosmetics. So we talked about this on the first episode that we ditched, but they were coming out with that Disney collection, i.e. the Aristocats, i.e. Marie the kitty cat, and guess what? This fucking collection is not available in the U.S. That's it. That is it.
What are your takes on male grooming or men's grooming?
Please do. Take care of yourself. Don't be gross. And I feel like men's grooming is also just a form of hygiene, right? Like my boyfriend, he lets me do his eyebrows.
Yay!
Because he's like most men, he gets like thick eyebrows, right? So he lets me do his eyebrows. He loves to do face masks. He's not really into he doesn't like people touching his feet, right? So he's not going to do pedicure. He takes care of his nails, whatever. So do it. It's just another form of hygiene. Yeah, it's like hygiene's here. It's like a little extra above hygiene, but it's just part of it. Like I promise you, there's not a single woman in the world that's going to be like, ew.
I don't
He takes care of
know.
himself. Ew.
I don't know, because all I know is that these macho, masculine men, they wouldn't, they don't take care of their appearance or wouldn't be caught dead covering a blemish with some concealer, or that's just for women or for gays. And I feel like these products, skincare, makeup, actually doesn't see any. gender, race, anything. So it's
Right.
open to everyone. I mean, rock stars wear makeup. They
Right.
paint
I
their
feel like
nails.
that's just toxic masculinity because it's never it's always women that are, if it is a woman being like, oh my god, ew, they're the women that are grown up in those households where like they really are like their parents are teaching them like, you're a woman, you're gonna do this, you're a man, you're gonna do this, like that toxicity growing up. I feel like that's how, like, if there's ever a woman like, oh my god, don't take it, like, you know, it's because of that. And it's the same with men. Like, it's only men that are like, they're insecure with themselves, that are like, you know, honestly, just fucking just take care of yourself. Honestly, like, there's not like, especially in the world that we're in now, women want equality. So everything is gender neutral. That means makeup, skincare, pedicures, and manicures. Like, I see men there all the time, and they aren't even gay men. And you know, you don't have to be a gay man to do that kind of stuff. And we need to completely erase that stigma. Like today at work, we were talking about Michaela Nagara's boyfriend,
Hmm.
about how she had to make that video about people thinking and saying like, "Oh, your boyfriend's gay, like he's gonna come at you sometimes." And I showed it to my
Why?
coworkers, and two of them were like, "No, he's gay," and I'm like,
Okay, and that's their business if he is. If he isn't, that's once again, that's their business and that's what they do. That's like saying that
and
my husband knows about makeup. Mind you, he knows like when things are releasing before I do. He gets the emails. He's just the best when it comes to that. But you know, we share each other's interests, and he's not gay. Obviously, he's not.
right,
But why can't he like makeup? I know straight makeup artists who are men who are married with kids, and
right. I
what?
feel like there's just like that crazy stigma, and there doesn't need to be, and it's just like because a man is taking care of himself and
But
you know
why
allowing
was he
others to take
considered
care of
gay?
him,
Why is he
huh?
considered gay? Why is Cody considered?
Exactly. You would think because he's with one of the biggest and fastest growing influencers of our time that he's not, she would not let him go out there looking like a grubby fucking mess.
I
I'm
know. Could you
assuming.
imagine like looking fabulous and then being like next to
Right.
a
And
fucking
he does
toe?
have like a construction job or something. Like he has a normal, like a labor intensive job. And if y'all want to talk about stigmas, you really think they're gonna have a gay man on their construction crew?
I don't know. I could picture it. I could absolutely.
Right. I
And
could
the
too.
catwalk.
I could too. But these people who talk about stigmas, and it's like,
I know.
no. And it's just, it's so crazy to me. Like, what? Especially living in the South, dude.
Mm.
These motherfuckers. Like, it just blows my mind that people are still raised this way. Like, it's 2022. Like, I know they were raised, obviously, 20 years ago. But still, like, we're in that time. Like, be accepting of other people. And even if you do think he's gay or he's going to come out, that's fine. Keep those to yourself because everybody nowadays, they just want to fight. So if you have something mean to say, be prepared for like five more people to come at you, not him. You know?
Just kindness, man. I like I said before, if you ain't got nothing better to say, just keep it pushing, keep it scrolling. Ain't nobody just
You got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. It's really not that hard. I don't.
if it ain't bothering you, why I don't that's her man,
Ooh,
that's who she lives with. Like she
right.
that must suck to be, you know, one of those
Yeah.
top influencers and you're always like under the microscope. Every little thing, your relationship, everything is just like dissected for the whole world and
It makes me want to cry. Like, it just makes me so, so sad for her because, like, she chooses to share this part of her life with everyone that follows her and supports her. And then people say that. This, I just don't get it. I'll never understand how people are just so mean to people that they don't know. And I guess I'll never understand because I'm not that kind of person. But like, that speaks volumes about you, not me. You
mhm.
saying mean things to me shows your personality, not my personality. And that's why I look at it when I get like mean comments and stuff on my post. Like, I'll go off. I'll also send them in our group chat and be like, this motherfucker's talking smack. Y'all go get them because I'm like crying. But then at the end of the day, I'm like, I know that is a reflection of them and not me. And that kind of makes me feel better, but I just can't imagine, like you said, the pressure and just constant being in public all the time. Like, not like physically in public, but like in the public eye all the time because she's an influencer.
It's
Yeah.
draining. Like I know there are times where I suffer from depression and anxiety. So this is my way, this is my outlet. This is what makes me, and I have a thing, this is my toxic trait of just like building a whole bunch of tasks just to drown all of the negativity away. But I can't imagine being in her shoes and not being depressed or have, I mean, I'm pretty sure she has depression, anxiety. I know there are times where I have to shut off Instagram, social media, and step away for a few days to get my mental, like, like today, actually, I had a moment where I was like, you know what? This, I'm quitting. I'm quitting the whole sneaker makeup inspired thing. You know what? I'm just gonna stick to doing what I do, and that's that. And then I was like, but why would I give them the satisfaction? I don't know anyone who's doing this as consistent as I am. This is something different. This, and not a lot of people like different. And that's their business.
It
Like I
scares
said.
them, yeah.
But yeah, I was ready. I was ready to just give up. I
I have
didn't.
those days. I have those days a lot too. A lot. So hard being like such a small, especially in the beauty industry. Like it's booming, it's growing. So many people with talent are shining through, and it's
Hmm.
always, to me, it's sometimes just like a slap in the face. Like, wow, look at this person that has only been relevant for 6 months, and I've over here been doing makeup for 3 years. But like sometimes it feels like a slap in the face, and then other times it's kind of just like lighting a spark underneath my ass. Like, okay, bitch, work, work. Nothing comes easy.
Right.
And it's all about like I feel like it's all about trying stuff and then seeing if it works for you. Like my candle business, it was fun to do. Not what I want to do. I know what I want to do, and it's not going to happen overnight. I'm one of those people. Like patience is not one of my things. Like I'm a very impatient motherfucker. Like I don't want to wait for anything. I could tell you, our girl, you had the idea for a podcast, and the same day you're like, let's record.
Patience is a virtue,
I
and
don't know how you have kids and you patient. Like I don't. I can't. I could never. Yeah, I know. I have high hopes for myself. I have dreams. I want to make makeup and social media my full time job, and I will.
speak it into existence, sister. It's gonna happen.
I will. It's what I want. It's what I get.
Why not?
Also,
You could do
exactly.
it.
Why not? And Josh started cooking again. I love that he's cooking again. Like his hobby. You were
Ooh.
like, you asked him what his hobby was. He was like, I don't know. And he used to really like cooking when he was younger, so he started doing it again. I'm like, Josh, we'll just become like a cooking TikTok mom, and then we can both just be TikTokers, and we can just do that.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Well, what did he make? Or what is he cooking?
What did he make? He made. What did he make?
It was good. That's all it was. It was so good that you
Like he made like three things on Saturday. Bitch, what did you cook on Saturday?
girl.
I don't know where he is, but I know he made cookies and he made soup. And then he made brownies, and then he made homemade mac and cheese, and then tonight he made steak. Everything. Oh, he made pretzels, homemade pretzels.
What? That's a
Bitch.
process.
They were popping. They were so good. Yes.
Wow. I like pretzels. I want pretzels
Me
now.
too.
Oh,
Me too.
it was the soft pretzels, right? Oh,
Yes,
God.
ma'am.
Uh,
Hey. But any other makeup related things today? Pop now.
no, not that. I don't know. It's just been all a bore for me. What is it? Forsali came back, or they're coming back?
Girl, I'm so excited about Farsali coming back. I loved Farsali. I mean, I tell you, when they went out of business, I like almost like not went out of business, but like closed down. I like wanted to cry. I was so upset. Like I love their stuff.
I know. I never got to try their primer or whatever that is, that base that everyone kept like going crazy for.
Was that like the illuminating one where everyone's face was super shiny?
I they had like different ones. They had like a mattifying one. They had, oh yeah, the skin tune. I always wanted to try the skin tune and the
I have the
unicorn
skin
essence. Is
tune.
it good?
Girl, it's so good. I like to top it because it's like thick, right? It's more for like condensed areas. So I always put on like a very moisturizing primer and then put that around it. Mostly I put mine right here to blur it. Just
Works like
she's
perfection.
honestly, yeah. Honestly, it is so good. I love their products and I love that they're now using recycled glass for their containers, like making those eco-friendly pledges.
I'm
I
gonna
really like that. And
try
they just had a
it.
baby. That's why they stopped because they were trying to have kids.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes, they
right.
had a baby,
Congrats.
and I'm ecstatic about that.
Well, pre-order's available today, right? Today's the 5th? Or am I
Yeah,
like,
that's what's expensive, so it's gonna go on hold for me for a little bit.
well, wasn't Sephora carrying it? I have their credit card, so that's I have
Girl,
Ulta's
I
too.
do too.
I have
I
Ulta
do too.
and
Yeah, I think it was. Let me look. I can't
it
remember.
should be.
You follow Lipstick Nick on TikTok or on Instagram?
No, I know that's Jeffrey's makeup gal and
She was
the global
actually,
for Morphe, right?
yeah, she's not anymore. She quit.
And then she had her own little bar, right? Like her own little beauty bar.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that's what she does full time now. But yeah, she doesn't work for Morphe anymore.
Oh, well, good for her.
What are your thoughts on Morphe? You think they're going to go out of business?
I just think they're boring. I'm just keeping it 100. They're just boring, and I get it. Like they gave me my nostalgia with the Lucky Charms, but once again, it could have been better. But for
Yeah.
me, I'm always going to be critical when it comes to like my things, like that Lisa Frank collection they came out with. For me personally, it was trash. It didn't blend
I,
well for me.
oh, really? It was
And
like the foam.
I've been doing makeup for decades, like 2 decades to be exact. And yeah, no, it that's a flop, baby. But I don't know. It's
I,
just mm,
when I think of Morphe, I think of like not beginner makeup, like not childish makeup, but definitely makeup for like people that are just starting to get into makeup, right? And I never like, I don't, none of their like celebrity collabs I was down for, like James Charles, goodbye. The Jackson Hill one, I did like part two. That one was good.
I had both.
They had that one going with Jeffree Star. That one was cute, but
I
like
have that one. Yeah,
they're almost like ColourPop. Like they're constantly just releasing shit that no one wants.
they're not like thinking about it. It feels half-assed for me.
Yeah, yeah. I will. The Morphe 35T and 35 Taupe was my first ever like big palette, like name brand palette. That
I have.
like I think my stepmom one year she bought me the Urban Decay Naked, like the OG felt palette. She bought me that
Ooh,
one year, like when we went school shopping, because I was I think like a sophomore or junior. When we went school shopping, we also went makeup shopping. So I went into Sephora and got all kinds of stuff.
I never got the privilege
Uh,
of doing that.
I know she like introduced me into all of it, so I got that Urban Decay palette, and I still have it. I'm never getting rid of that fucking palette, like ever.
Don't. That's like a
Yeah.
relic.
Um, I'm never getting rid of it. And so yeah, that Morphe palette was like my first ever palette. So like, however, I don't have the bond for Morphe as I do for Kylie Cosmetics. Like, I like Morphe. I like that it's affordable. I've always wanted to try that Fluidity foundation that they have because everyone says it's like full coverage, and that's what I want.
That
But I
they,
can't find it anywhere.
I have them. I have them, and I use them on my clients. And I'm telling you, they budge proof, excuse me, and they work great for summer times when we're like sweaty and nasty and humid and all
Yeah.
types of. That's not budging, especially with what you've just sold me on. That's not budging at all. I tried it on today.
But you need to write me my check. Like,
Only thing I didn't like about it is because I have a very sensitive nose. It's the
girl, it's
scent
fucking
for me.
scented.
The scent for me,
So
I got
rosy. I know.
nauseous just spraying it on. So then I had to like do this and then go back to what I know best.
Yeah.
Stick to what I know.
Yeah. No. Her. I don't know what it is about her and roses, but roses don't smell good. I don't want to smell like an old lady.
I
So
like
stop.
roses, but not on my face. I'm just saying. Well, I mean,
No.
unless it's like the rose hip oil or something like
Right.
that.
And like the old, I don't know if you ever got the faux filter foundation. This is the older version, but this one smells like roses so bad. She released the new one where there's like no fragrances,
Ew. I don't like that.
whatever. But yeah, her shit smells like roses.
No, thank you.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. Something. Yeah, I just feel like Morphe's kind of going downhill. I'm not.
I'm a
They're
huge
releasing like
fan of their lip liners. The sweet tea, that's what I have on. That's my go-to.
is that like is that like a pencil one or like a sharpening one or like
No,
an
it's
automatic one?
no, it's a pencil. You just have to sharp. I like these.
I don't like pencils.
I
Like
know.
pencils, like
What, you like the mechanical ones that you just
yeah, I like the
like that?
mechanical ones more. Like, for me, the ones that like I've tried, the mechanical ones are always just like a little bit creamier on my lips than the pencil ones.
I don't know. I I guess I prefer. I'll work with whatever works for me. I don't care.
Right.
But
I've heard
yeah.
great things about the Makeup Revolution ones. I want to try those ones.
Oh well, did you hear that tea that's going on with the whole makeup revolution and the whatchamacallit? I don't know. I like you said, I don't want to go political, but the whole that collection that they came out with, Shizer, the Rock and Roll Beauty collection.
I didn't even know that was Makeup Revolution. I did not. I don't know what happened. I know some people were upset about something. Oh, hold on. Let me pull it up.
Something about go back to Africa or something like that. I don't know. It was the
No, I think I
CEO
heard
who liked it, or I don't know.
that. I
Girl,
had a thought. Hold on. Where are the posts?
post.
Okay, right here.
Yeah, it's being shared everywhere. I'm like, oof, I
Okay,
don't
so
want to hear
I
that.
think for me personally, where the person goes, if this isn't black owned, I don't want it, and the person says move back to Africa, then stop hating. I don't think that they liked it because it said move to Africa. I think because honestly, that part was just completely uncalled for because there's obviously there are black people all over the world.
Duh.
I think that person was out of line for saying if it's black owned, I don't want it. What the fuck? Why? White people can't have brands anymore? Like, and why is a rock and roll band? Why does it have to be black owned? Why can't it be white people? You know? So I feel, for me personally, I don't take that as them liking the part that said move back to Africa. I take it as like, why are you even bringing race into it to begin with? You know what I mean? Is it because that guy is black? Like I don't like
First
that's
of
just like
all, this, I don't know. What is this, Jimi Hendrix, right? Of course it is.
I don't even know
So,
what that is.
what? Get
Girl,
out of
I'm
here.
speaking.
So what? I'm 33. You have to be
Oh
well
my
versed when
goodness.
it comes to, music. Oh boy. Anywho,
I feel like with this brand, like he's also not the only rock and roll artist out there. He just is obviously the most iconic, and they wanted to release this brand with a very iconic person. So
I
like I just don't
mean,
understand how race comes into this at all. Maybe I'm being ignorant, but I just don't get it.
I think they're just hating. They're gonna hate it. Obviously. I mean, we spoke about the Prince collection. I personally, I'm a collector, a huge collector, and I myself didn't get it because I felt like it served no justice to Prince. I don't know who suggested it, who chose the color story palettes or whatever. It was a flop for me personally.
Yeah. And I also just want to think of like I know rock and roll artists, they like I think of Kiss, I think of a lot of makeup. However, I don't think of enough makeup to make a whole brand out of it. Like, I don't think of them creating some big new concept of men wearing makeup to create a whole brand. Do I make sense? Like, I'm just not understanding. I guess you gotta have a theme, rock and roll, but for me, it just seems a little out of pocket, like kind of random. Like, I'm not like, and I continue to go back to the ColourPop NBA thing. Like, why are we trying to make all these random ass hobbies?
Oh,
Make
speaking of, remember I told you I got the NBA palette because I'm from
yeah,
Brooklyn, obviously, and this is the palette I use today. I just want to compare. Remember that Darth
to the
Vader
blow and
palette?
smoke.
Oh yeah, and the Darth Vader palette. How are these shades not? I'm just saying, like, look at
Yeah,
them. Look, what's
I
going
feel
on
like they're
here?
not even giving us new shades anymore. They're just creating different color stories and palettes. I said what I said.
I think, you know what? I don't even know. Aren't they coming out with like a new collection, like a stone and a slate palette, something like that? Like
Oh, I think they did. I think they did.
set in
Also, how come
stone.
their
Yeah.
brands, come all of their palettes are just completely different now? Like, they're different shapes, everything.
Who? I don't know.
Oh, what else we got? I don't even care. Yeah, what are these? Heart of Stone. So it's
Yeah, set in
Set in
stone,
Stone and Twist of
twisted
Slate.
stick. Yeah.
Where, like, I'm all for brands like changing,
It's
but
definitely giving me Anastasia vibes. Like,
right, why are you changing up your palettes? Like, when I think of ColourPop, I think of the very colorful, hard plastic 9 pan palettes, and they changed their packaging too. It's not plastic anymore, which is fine. It's like a thick cardboard, but that feels cheap to me. It feels
ooh.
cheap to me, and I don't. Have you tried Shein makeup?
I haven't, but I wanna. I don't know. I might try it. Might.
When I tell you their shit is exactly the same, like, I'm not even over exaggerating. They are exactly the same. Almost every product looks and feels and smells exactly the same, which I don't understand because one of them is lying to us then because Shein is a Chinese place, right? Not place, but like Chinese like brand, right? So you would think that their products are made in China, but ColourPop claims to be made right in Los Angeles. So which one? Who's lying to us? Because then I'm
I don't
also
know.
thinking, I don't think Shein is made in China because they claim to be cruelty free, and to sell in mainland China, you have to test on animals.
Hmm.
So I'm wondering if maybe, and also when you think of like Chinese beauty, their products don't really fit that, and that's not at all like a racist thing. But when you think of Chinese beauty, it's almost like kind of pale, like very pale and very just natural.
The glass.
And that's
Well, yeah. It's
that's not what their brand is at all. So I feel like it is made in America and then just shipped wherever. That's what I'm hoping.
hmm,
Because, like, dude, exactly the same as ColourPop. Like, it's paint. Let me show you. Do you have ColourPop concealer?
uh, I shall check it right
Like,
now.
don't tell me. Like, I know components are the same,
I know
but
I
don't tell me
have
this is not like the
some
ColourPop
around here.
concealer. Not the pretty fresh one, like their basic no filter one. I
Oh
know
yeah.
components are the same, but dude, this is like spitting image. Their 9 pan palettes, exactly the same. What else? There was a couple other things too
Maybe
that are just like
they source their packaging the same areas, you know? That could be it.
maybe, maybe.
Because, the cost of
One thing I
materials.
do love from them, this packaging, the type of product it is. I'm sure you've seen it, that like Blossom stuff where it's like this.
I was trying to find that. Who you were telling me Walmart was it or
Walmart, baby, yeah, it's Profusion. That's what
Perfume?
this one is.
I'm going to
Yeah.
Walmart tomorrow. I'm gonna find it.
Yes, girl. These ones aren't as pigmented as the Shein ones, but when I like that, I feel like those this component is really what like sparked Shein's brand, and I love that. Like I love that it was something new and fresh and cool, and everybody loved it. But now I feel
Mhm.
like everything else we have, it just does not compare. Yeah, those are my thoughts. I love having those options.
That's awesome.
I know, fantastic. Okay, I'm done rambling. Anything else, Sasha?
Other than Jeffree Star bringing out two new products that comes out this Friday, I think it's
What do you
like
got coming?
uh the alien, I guess, he, she, they came out with like their version of a paint pot, but in different colors. So the formula is like a cream, and then it dries as a shadow, but it's
The
very,
eyeglass?
yes. So gloss, but it's not that sticky gloss. So yeah, it dries to a powder foundation. I mean, a powdered texture. And something else. Oh, the mascara.
I heard the fuck proof mascara was garbage.
It's whack. It's
Really?
so, and maybe because like I have baby lashes, like I don't have the longest sets of lashes, but it just did
Right.
nothing for me personally. Maybe for
I
those who
don't
have
think I've heard a
lashes,
single person that it did something for.
other than Jeffrey, I mean, biologically, he's a man, and men have the most longest, beautiful lashes. Fuck y'all.
Bitches. They don't deserve them.
Fuck y'all for having amazing
Yeah.
lashes.
Fuck y'all. You don't deserve them.
You don't do anything with them. Give them to me. Hello.
It'll be interesting. So to me, it's almost like a wet looking highlighter.
Hmm.
Could be cute. I've always wanted to try that glossy look. So in case you couldn't tell, I tried going for like a dewy look today because I'm trying to do that more. I would be down for a glossy lid. I've never tried it and I want to.
Mm.
So maybe I'd get that. Because I don't know how I feel about putting fucking lip gloss on my eyeball. Okay? What am I?
That's only done in like editorial runway because that's all like fast stream, you know? If you think about it, when you're doing fashion, it's fast. You're changing into looks. You're switching up stuff or whatever. You're not really gonna walk around with like a whole bunch of gloss melting down your face. It's uncomfortable. I've tried it. It's not good.
Maybe I'd like to, and maybe I'll feel like I have something else dripping down my face. I'm just kidding.
No.
Um,
Well, that's all, folks. We are off. I'm off to take off this drag because a bitch got things to do in the morning.
things to go, places to see.
But please subscribe, share, be kind, love one another, and just keep it real. All right.
Right. Keep it real, bitches.
Bye, guys.
Bye.